Coming up next on the Green Update, we'll be talking about the benefits of saving seeds and give you some tips so you can start saving them yourself.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Newswatch at 5:30. I'm standing beside the Bucking Broncos giant tire. 5'6" this tire is. Gives you an idea how tall I am, I guess. Yeah, we're going to drive this monster truck. We're going to do some more driving. I'm going to drive it. I'm going to get a monster truck experience. That's what we're doing here on Newswatch at 5:30. We got some information too also coming up right now from Green Update. Saving your seeds. Did you have an overflow of flowers this year in your garden? It was a great year for flowers. What are you going to do with all those seeds? Here you go.
We're outside the Green Up office today here on Elmer Street in downtown Peterborough beside our beautiful flower and vegetable gardens. I'm joined with Jill Bishop and we're talking about saving seeds today. Jill, I guess to start off, why do we want to save seeds, or why would we want to save seeds?
Well, saving seeds is a really great way to get cheap or free food. You can grow it yourself. It's an excellent way to get a lot of different types of diversity in your garden that you can't find. You can get foods that you wouldn't be able to buy at a grocery store or elsewhere. And it also allows you to know where your food's coming from, so you can get safe and healthy food.
There's also some health benefits to it as well, I assume?
Certainly, yes. You have control over everything that's gone into that seed to start with.
Now, to get started saving seeds, tell us, what do we need to know? What are some things that we should know to get started?
Well, now is an excellent time of year to go out to your garden and keep an eye on your plants, and they're all sort of starting to produce seed because at the end of the year, the plant wants to make sure it's continued to the next year. So go out to your garden and look for certain things. Certain herbs will start to be flowering and going brown. So This is a perfect example of dill seed that is getting quite ready, and most of the fruit that you grow, the seeds will be contained in it, so when it's nice and ripe and ready, like a pepper, you have your pepper seeds right here.
Now, once we have the seeds in front of us, what do we need to do after that?
You need to separate them from the vegetable matter as much as possible, so make sure you remove all the leaves and stems and all the fruit matter, and separate it out, and then you're going to let them dry on a screen or somewhere that has a lot of airflow that's nice and cool and not in direct sun.
Okay. Now, I think when people think about saving seeds, vegetables is probably the first thing that comes to mind, but it's definitely more than that, isn't it?
Of course, yes. You can save seeds from anything that you can grow. So right now, a lot of flowers are starting to put off their seeds. So if you collect them, you can, out of one plant, you could collect 1,000 seeds and have multiplied your flower stock for next year.
Now, what are some other things we should know about saving seeds?
Well, it's important to start with good seeds, so you want to know where it came from in the first place, so that when you're trying to reproduce it, you're going to have a knowledge of its history. You want to try to pay really close attention to the plants, make sure you're selecting really healthy plants that did well and survived very well. So you don't want to be selecting for something that's covered in disease or that didn't do very well in this year. So you're looking for the healthiest, most productive, viable plants.
Okay. And it's probably important to note you probably don't want to go to the grocery store and just pick up a pepper or whatever and try to save the seeds from it.
That's right, yes. If you grew it yourself, you want to start with heirloom varieties, or if you didn't get some plants started, you want to go down to the farmer's market, maybe talk to some of the farmers about their seed source, and then you would be able to collect some stuff from them as well.
Sounds good. If people would like to get some more information, how can they go about doing that?
Well, you can go on my website, which we'll provide the link before. It's urbantomato.blogspot, and I've got all kinds of tutorials, demonstration, how to collect pepper seeds, flower seeds, green seeds, so step-by-step picture essays that show you how to do that.
Sounds great. Sounds like an interesting process, Jill.
Oh, it's very fun, and it's a great way to get some free seeds started for next season.
Excellent. Well, thanks for talking to me today.
Thank you.
And we'll see you again next week on The Green Update.
The Green Update is brought to you by Peterborough Moves. Carpool to and from work and catch up on what you missed at the water cooler. If you have any questions about today's episode of The Green Update, call Peterborough Green Up at 745-3238.